customer service is great, especially with companies that back their products up. That's for sure. Sure? Yep. I got another box from Shure. So in a previous video, I had the unboxing of a Shure Anoic 50 Bluetooth headset, and then in a later segment, I had a how good they are. So in the meantime, between that video and this one, several months have passed. About a little over, or about 30 days after I got my first pair of Shure headset, Bluetooth headset, the Bluetooth crapped out on them. So I made a warranty claim, and I sent them back in, and they were promptly replaced. And I got the second pair, and I didn't make a video about it because I just thought it maybe was a fluke or something like that. So after I got the second pair, literally 25 working days that I used the headset, they suffered the same failure as the first. So of course I went back to the site and made another warranty claim. This one had a little niche in the road, a little elbow. When I sent them back, they never got them. So luckily, UPS was gracious enough to box them back up and ship them back to me. So, I didn't know any better, so I didn't pay attention to the tracking numbers or anything like that. I figured, because the last I knew, when I left them off at my shipping center, they says, okay, you're shipping them out on Friday, so they'll be picked up on Friday night, and they should be at your destination on Tuesday. So I didn't think of anything of it, because the first pair got there fine, and I think the last pair was it took about 10-14 days, something like that, for the turnaround. Not a big deal. So it was on a Tuesday that they were supposed to be delivered, and then 2 days later, on the same week, on a Thursday, I got a box, and it had the label, a pretty nasty label it looked like from Shure to me. So I thought it was the replacement headset. So I opened up the box, and the first thing I noticed is that when I opened up the box, it was, when I shook the box, it was just all loose inside. It was awful. I mean, I was like, what? This is how this company treats their, product, being shipped to a customer? And I thought it was just, maybe a bad day at the shipping center. So, I don't know. So I opened them up just to find out it was my original pair, the second pair that I shipped back. It came back to me. So I went back and forth with Shure and stuff like that, and I'm like, what's going on? It just boiled down to UPS effed up, and they somehow destroyed the box, and luckily the item inside was not destroyed. All the shipping papers that I sent back with the receipt and the warranty claim sheet looked like it, went underneath a vehicle or something like that. So Shure stepped up, and they emailed me a shipping label. So I got another box, and I boxed them up, and they made it safely, because now I have another box from Shure. So we'll go ahead and open this one up, and at least this one is packaged nicely, so it's not rattling around. Something that UPS should have done. So I'll all the paperwork I'll be saving, and this one is a delivery date of 8/2, so that's when they shipped it out, and today is 8/4, so more than likely I'll be starting use on these on August 8th, and we'll see how long they last, because 2 pairs in a row, they only lasted between 25 and 30 days, you know, I was going to say. So I don't know if the place has, you know, a bad batch of parts that they came in, or bad Bluetooth modules or whatever, but, you know, somebody that's going to use something, you know, 5 days a week should last more than a month, you might as well say. So, at least the company's been good. They honor their warranty. So there's not much else that, you know, can be said for a company that works with the customer, you know, because I would assume that there's some places out there that, you know, after the second time they would have been like, you know, you must be destroying them or something like that, or we're not going to honor our warranty and stuff like that. But this place has been good, so I'm happy. Now the next question is the longevity. Are they going to last longer than a month? So, or is just I have that much bad luck? I don't know. So if you don't already know that, you know, when you buy something like this, it's going to have a 2-year warranty on it. So that's good to know. So these ones have a date of 4/20 of 2021. So they've been around for a while. We will be saving all of the packaging for the future. So you can tell that these are brand new, so they got the little safety anti-tamper little zip tie here. So you know they're new. And I really like these, you know, because it was my first headset, you know, other than, you know, earbuds and stuff like that. So I got attached to them. Of course, I will say that the after having a competitor brand, Bose, that the mechanical actual noise canceling, the without any of the active noise canceling, is not as good as the Bose. So that's just my observations, because, you know, it's been several weeks that I've been playing the shipping game, that I haven't had anything on my head other than Bose, and they're like night and day for me. So they got these little protective little pads from shipping that you can peel off, so that the headband can get closer to the ear cup. So that's good. I'm happy that a company backs their products, even when something's not their fault, like UPS fucking up and not delivering stuff. So this is what they look like, with the little tags and stuff on that. They give you a case and stuff like that. For me, this is this for me now it's huge. This is a huge case because I got my Bose here. That I attached to everything, so you can tell that you know, you got this big drum, and then you got this thing from the Bose. So the Bose is a little different case because the left uh, earpiece can fold up underneath the headband and stuff like that. Where this is as small as the package you're going to get. So for me, it's not really a big deal. So now we'll go ahead and normally you would want to fully charge them and blah blah blah, but we're all in a hurry, so we just want to pair them and see if they work. So if you don't already have or are curious about Shure stuff, Shure has their own app that you can use. So we'll go ahead and hit the add device. So Anoic 50. I'm going to tell you, turn on the Bluetooth set, blah blah blah, and all that. All your normal pairing procedures. So we'll go ahead and stick you in so that you can hear. And I got to get adjusted to the buttons again. So we'll stick you on. And I'm going to push and hold the power button until you get to the Bluetooth pairing mode. So probably the battery is really drained or wouldn't even power up. So what's nice about these is that even though the battery's drained where they won't power up, you can plug them in and still get them to pair. So we'll plug them in, little charging lights on, and try again. So I'll have to give them a few minutes to charge. So I'll pause right here and I'll be right back. So a few minutes have passed. So we'll try them again. They should power up.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing mode.
So right now I got the noise canceling on. So I'll slide the slider switch to the aware mode. So now that you can hear me a little bit better. Okay, then you just follow the prompts on your phone how to pair them and all that good stuff. Because you get the pairing request from the Apple side of the phone. And if you don't, you can go right ahead into the settings, go to your Bluetooth mode, and it'll start searching. So we got our Shure 50s.
Connected.
And now we're paired. Simple as that. And then we can go ahead and bring a little something up here. Royalty free. Because we don't want to piss off Susan. because you get a panties all in a bunch if you start playing, you know, commercial music. So I gotta find my crappy iTunes application here, because I don't even use iTunes. I got better apps than iTunes. So it gets lost in the jumble of apps. And we'll do a little search for Ben sound. A Ben sound, and we'll go for sweet. So I got the volume about 3/4 of the way. So I'll turn them all the way up to the max. And then I'll go ahead and turn on the noise canceling. And then I'll turn down the volume. So there's about 1/4 of the way, and you can hear me pretty good. So I got the window rattler running and all the other, you know, ambient noises pretty well blocked out. And then I'll go ahead and turn off the noise canceling, and you can hear all the room noise now. You can hear the window rattler running and the fans in the tower running. So for now they're working, and like I said, we'll see how long they actually do last. So after I'm done with this little video here, I'll turn them back off and charge them fully. And then today is the August 4th, so starting on August 8th, we will be used, you know, 5 days a week, and we'll see how long they last. Hopefully, cross your fingers, knock on wood, they last longer than a month. Otherwise, it'll be another trip back to Shure for warranty repair, and this time I'll just contact them directly, tell them the situation, and hopefully they'll email me another shipping label to ship back. Because for me, it's about $22 for me to box it up and ship it out for my own pocket. So, you know, I've already spent $41 in shipping. So whatever the price of the Shure, you know, for me in my little world, whatever the price of the Shure headphones were, you have to add $44 more. So for me, they're getting up there as almost the same price range as the Bose. And if you don't already know, I do have a video on these, the Bose QC45s. Absolutely love them, and they are definitely a little bit narrow profile than the Shures. Because here's the Bose. If I were to stick them up sort of like that, you can tell, yeah, they're a little bit, just a hair, a little bit narrower. So, always good to have a backup, just in case, because you never know. So these now can stay here at home safe, because where I put them through, they're out in the elements. So, my hot head and the hot weather and all that other crap. So we should just about be getting to the end of Mr. Ben Sound here, the artist, for Sweet. But they do sound nice. And of course, if you have an app other than, you know, iTunes or the Bose app and stuff like that. Of course, the Bose app won't work with these, but there's plenty of other third-party stuff like that that you can crank up the boost the bass, or reduce the treble, or bring up the mid ranges and the vocals and all the other good stuff. So whatever you want to do. Of course, I use Louder Logic for my music app, and it's got the full range EQ and stuff like that, so I can have the bass up or the treble down or the vocals up or small speakers or earbuds and blah blah blah. So good stuff. And for me, I'm not an audiophile type guy. I don't care about purity of the music or stuff like that, so it doesn't really matter to me. So that's it. The song's over, which means that this video is over. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.